He's the protege of Thomas Edison and the man behind our modern world. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 amazing Nikola Tesla inventions and innovations. For this list, we're not only focusing on Nikola Tesla's inventions, but also on concepts that weren't necessarily invented by him, such as limitless free energy, but innovated through his research and experimentation. Number 10. Directed Energy Weapon, also known as the Peace or Death Ray.
We can make a death ray!
It says no death rays, see?
Aw, man.
We'll never know the exact details of this Tesla innovation because he took the specifics to his grave. What we do know is this. The Serbian-American began working on a laser-like or teleforce beam projector early in the 1900s, with a stream of energy so potent that he expected it to end all wars, hence it being dubbed a death ray by the media. Tesla shopped around the idea and actually wrote an essay titled The Art of Projecting Concentrated Non-Dispersive Energy Through the Natural Media.
LAWS is a system under development that tracks targets and engages them by combining 6 high-energy lasers into one powerful beam of light.
In the 1980s, the US tested a particle beam weapon as part of a proposed anti-ballistic missile defense system, so it's clear that Tesla's idea was not dismissed.
The test at China Lake was a complete success, locating, tracking, and shooting down 5 UASs at different ranges.
Number 9. Remote control via radio control. Back in 1898, New Yorkers roamed the streets of Broadway while a strange man played around with some type of apparatus. Crazy? Sure. Brilliant? Yes. That apparatus was a teleautomaton, which was a boat that was remotely controlled through radio signals, and Tesla introduced his invention at none other than Madison Square Gardens. It would be another 50+ years until the television remote control was developed.
To change channels, press this bar.
However, by that time, Tesla was long gone, and most people didn't care who came up with the next concept. They just wanted life to be easier. Tesla was quite good at helping us out. Number 8. Electric motor via induction motor.
You'll skim off the toughest bit with jet speed.
Well, here's an idea that caught on. At this very moment, you may be fanning yourself off, but not with your own hands, because it's not the olden days, am I right? No, you use an electric fan while Dad works away in the garage with power tools and Mom counts the time on her watch because it's almost time for dinner. What we're saying is this: Tesla is part of your everyday life unless you're living under a rock in the mountains. Although there's nothing wrong with that. Go rocks! Not everybody is lucky enough to enjoy Tesla's innovation today. So remember this man when you open up the refrigerator for another snack. Because if it wasn't for the induction motor that ran on an alternating current that he developed in 1887, we wouldn't have many household appliances, tools, and so on and so forth that we probably take for granted now.
Single-speed drive unit takes Model S all the way up to 130 miles an hour in just one gear.
Number 7. Tesla Coil.
The trouble is that the voltages are so huge that Tesla coils, even small ones like this, can also produce lightning.
Perhaps you're familiar with the movies, and perhaps you're familiar with crazy movie scientists. Well, then you're familiar with a Tesla coil, because any legit crazy scientist has many.
Okay, hold on tight and enjoy the show.
Oh my gosh.
Today it's mainly used to entertain kids and moviegoers. And you might have even been lucky enough to personally witness the monster Tesla coil that's on display every year at the Coachella Valley Music Festival. And the one musician Bjork once used as an instrument in the song Thunderbolt, which, needless to say, was not a top 40 hit.
May I, should I, or have I too often craving miracle?
However, when Tesla first invented this electrical resonant transformer, its production of high voltage, low current, high frequency alternating current electricity was incorporated into wireless telegraphy and in medical equipment. Number 6. Robotics.
I want that robot.
We've all heard this line before: Mommy, Daddy, I want a robot. But what it really means is, Mommy, Daddy, I want to pay homage to the great mind of Nikola Tesla. When he introduced his aforementioned boat to a New York City crowd in 1898, you could say that people were a tiny bit agitated, as the concept itself was frightening. But what transpired was the dawn of a new era, a world in which Tesla hoped that actual robots could assist human beings in positive ways. Tesla saw the world through a unique lens, but most of his contemporaries saw something else. That's why Tesla was Tesla, and that's why we now have robots. And as such, he's also been called the father of robotics.
That's 1-0 to the Autobots.
Number 5. Radio.
Incredibile! Funziona! Mamma mia!
With all due respect to the Italian often credited with inventing radio, Guglielmo Marconi, it was Nikola Tesla who first innovated the concept. Unfortunately, when he was preparing to transmit a signal in 1895, his entire lab went up in flames and all was lost. But not the idea, of course. Even so, Marconi was soon all the rage for his invention that Nikola claimed was done with numerous Tesla patents. But in 1943, Tesla was redeemed when the US Supreme Court upheld his original patent. However, this came shortly after his death. Oh well.
Tesla fought Marconi till the day he died in 1943. Same year, the Supreme Court ruled that Marconi's patent was invalid, recognizing Tesla as the inventor of the radio. Carter.
You really are sick.
Number 4. Wireless communications. Okay, maybe Tesla didn't invent the idea of free energy, but he did manage to start building a wireless communication tower known as the Wardenclyffe Tower, thanks to the financial support of J.P. Morgan. By displaying the relationship between a transmitter and receiver station, Tesla paved the way for our world of today, where we browse the World Wide Web and send text messages. In 1893, however, it was just another crazy Tesla idea, but you better believe it was an important one.
The energy goes to a distant place, and you will see something like the Aurora Borealis. To conclude, we are coming to great results.
Number 3. X-rays.
The ability to see inside the human body without cutting it open was a turning point in the history of medicine.
If you've ever broken a bone, you've hopefully visited a doctor for a complete exam. This kind of experience can be traced all the way back to 1894, when Tesla began studying radiant energy. But the aforementioned 1895 lab fire destroyed all of his experiments. Months later, German Wilhelm Röntgen discovered X-rays, which led Tesla to build on his theories by incorporating his Tesla coils. And so radiography was born, thanks to the innovations of one Nikola Tesla.
See, it's a toy car all over, but no, never in somebody's rectum.
You can't get it out? You don't have to?
No, I'm a physician, but I practice this, X-ray only.
Number 2. Fluorescent bulbs.
In this final step, they break the mercury capsules, making the lamps ready to start producing light.
The original fluorescent lamp went on the market in the 1930s, but it came after decades of work from a variety of inventors. One of them was Nikola Tesla, who introduced his electrodeless lamp, or induction light, at the World Columbian Exposition in Chicago in 1893. This occasion marked a split between Tesla and his former mentor, Thomas Edison, who had become known for developing a long-lasting electric light bulb.
I was thrilled to the marrow meeting Edison. This great man had revolutionized the world with his incandescent lamp.
Here's where you'd normally see the honorable mentions, but we've decided that 10 is enough for today. Number 1. Alternating current. It was known as the War of the Currents. On one side, you have Thomas Edison and General Electric promoting DC, meaning direct current electricity. And on the other, you have Tesla's AC, or alternating current theory, backed by Westinghouse. Edison created a culture of fear by showing just how dangerous electricity could be, while Tesla shot it through his entire body. How about that? And it was Tesla's AC motor design that was ultimately adopted in modern times. Tesla invented and innovated many designs over the course of his 86 years, but none of them more essential than alternating current. Do you agree with our list? What is your favorite amazing Nikola Tesla invention or innovation? For more mind-blowing top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.